I told my girlfriend she is not actually vegan. My girlfriend Sarah has been vegan for 3 years now, and she never lets anyone forget it. Like, never. She'll lecture waiters about cross-contamination, spend 20 minutes reading ingredient labels at the grocery store, and post Instagram stories about factory farming every single day. Don't get me wrong, I respect her choice, but she's gotten really preachy about it lately. Last month at my buddy's barbecue, she spent the whole time telling people how eating meat was destroying the planet while they were trying to enjoy their burgers. She even made my mom feel guilty for serving chicken at Sunday dinner, saying stuff like how disappointed she was that our family didn't care about animal suffering. My mom actually apologized and promised to make a vegan option next time. The thing that really bugs me is how she acts like she's morally superior to everyone else. She'll make these comments like, I don't understand how people can eat dead animals, or once you open your eyes to the truth, you can't go back. Last Tuesday, I was at her apartment helping her move some furniture when I decided to grab a snack from her kitchen. I opened her pantry looking for crackers or something, and that's when I saw it. Hidden behind a box of quinoa was a family-size bag of regular Doritos, not the vegan kind, the regular nacho cheese ones. I checked the ingredients, and sure enough, they had milk powder and cheese flavoring. At first, I thought maybe she was keeping them for guests or something, but then I found an empty bag in her trash can, and another one, plus some candy bar wrappers that definitely had milk chocolate. I didn't say anything right away because I wanted to see if this was just a one-time thing. So, over the next week, I started paying closer attention when we hung out. I noticed she'd disappear into the kitchen during movie nights and come back chewing something. When I asked what she was eating, she'd just say, oh, just some snacks, and change the subject. Then last Saturday, we went to Target together and I saw her sneak a bag of regular Skittles into the cart while I was looking at something else. When we got to her car, she immediately opened them and started eating. I was like, Sarah, aren't Skittles made with gelatin? She froze mid-chew and her face went completely red. She tried to play it off saying she thought these were the new vegan formula, but I'd literally watched her hide them from me. That's when everything clicked. All those times she'd lecture people about being vegan while secretly eating non-vegan snacks when nobody was looking. The hypocrisy was insane. So yesterday, when she started giving my coworker Jake a hard time about his leather jacket at lunch, I finally called her out, right there in front of everyone. I said, Sarah, you're not actually vegan. I've seen you eating Doritos and Skittles and chocolate bars all week. You can't lecture people about animal products when you're sneaking them yourself. The whole table went silent. Jake looked confused. Sarah's face turned bright red and she started stuttering about how those were isolated incidents and how she was mostly vegan. I pulled out my phone and showed everyone the picture I'd taken of her pantry with all the hidden non-vegan snacks. Then I showed them the video I'd secretly recorded of her eating Skittles in the car. Sarah completely lost it. She started yelling about how I was violating her privacy and that being 95% vegan was still better than most people. She said I was being petty and trying to embarrass her. I told her the embarrassing part wasn't eating non-vegan food. The embarrassing part was being a total hypocrite about it while making everyone else feel guilty. She grabbed her purse and stormed out of the restaurant. Later that night, she texted me saying I humiliated her and that our relationship was over. Honestly, I felt relieved. I was tired of dating someone who thought she was better than everyone else while living a complete lie. Jake texted me later saying he couldn't believe how fake she was and that he felt bad for all the times she'd made him feel guilty about his food choices. Turns out half our friend group had similar stories about Sarah being judgmental about their lifestyle choices. Everyone was just too polite to call her out on it. 2 weeks later, I saw her at Starbucks ordering a regular latte with dairy milk. She saw me watching and just shrugged like it was no big deal. Some people just can't handle being called out on their own behavior.